What's up, guys? Back on the Supra. I'm gonna play around with the engine harness. It's grubby, dirty, and in a mess. So I'll give it a little bit of a clean up and maybe even find a couple wires I don't need anymore. As the Supra, I did say I was gonna work on cleaning stuff up in the last video, but yeah, I ran out of thinners, so, and I really like thinners to clean up all that bare alloy sort of shit. I haven't gotten to getting that open yet. Going to have to do that before it runs on the car. No updates on the engine at the moment, but hopefully soon. Yeah. So yeah, I'll clean this harness up, give it a little bit of a wash, straighten it out, whack it into the car, and oh, who knows, well, might even make some plugs up for the thermo fans and put on the check valve, not the check valve, the Mac valve for the boost controller, which it bolts up about there, and I'll throw the lines on. At the moment I'm just doing little things. I'm kind of running out of big things to do. I'll get to a stage where it'll just be waiting on the engine. So I'll get to this, clean this out, get back to you, and might even whack the computer onto the ECU and fire these thermo fans up. I've never tried to turn the SPAL fans on yet, but apparently it's like 3,000-4,000 CFM, so we'll find out about that. See how hard they blow. Alright, so got it all laid out. Got a few things zip tied together, like all this. Didn't really need it hanging out anywhere, and like just little stuff. You really gotta. It looks like a mess, but to me, I know sort of where each plug goes. Like that's like oil level, and that's your fuel pressure one. And what's this here? Rolling anti-lag. There should be 3 on this. This harness here. This goes inside the cab, so you'll have your 9-position boost control switch. This one's anti-lag or rolling anti-lag. That's anti-lag. This one's rolling anti-lag, and this one here will be like what do you call it? Like your idle air control valve. I'm running a Bosch one, not the factory Supra one, factory Toyota. So it's a lot bigger. And yeah, you got your body harness plugs, map sensor. It's a lot to take in, really. But I'm about to feed the bullshit end all this crap. There's a connector for the Motec, and feed that back through the firewall, which is it's a butthole of a time to do it. But I'm going to take all this tape off and retape it, scrunch it together a little bit better, because it's a very tight squeeze to get it through there. And then yeah, I'll start running all these around the engine bay and just tuck them away, waiting for the day that I actually get an engine back. But I'll put that Mac valve in, so we should be able to test that Mac valve and test the thermo fans, the big boy SPAL fans. So I'll get to doing that. It's going to be so much fun. And I might even take that catch can out, just for now, just to help me feed it all the way down there. So, get back to you then. Alright, oh, getting there. You can see harness is in. It's an absolute mess, but it'll stay a mess until there's something to plug it up to. I've got, get a little torch. I've got the Motec in. Motec M800 and the SparkTech C M&W CDI ignition system. Bloody worth their money, M&W. And you know, kind of tried to make things cleaner. Wrapped all this tape up, these ones up. These are my my anti-lag launch, anti-lag rolling, and my 9-position boost control. Oh yeah, see, got my own little switch here. Get 9 settings for boost, all the way up to 38 pound. So now I've just got to, I'll put the Mac valve on, so I can test it, see if it's actually working. And I've got to transfer some plugs off the old Powerhouse Racing shroud. They're not Powerhouse Racing fans, they are IS 300 fans, but they are kind of the wrong size. You can tell it's hard to put spacers. Didn't really work out too well, but I'll grab these plugs and transfer them over to my SPAL big boy thermos, and then I'll be able to plug it into this and hopefully get the computer to activate them, turn them on, and then I should be able to test my Mac valve as well. Can't test the injectors, can't test... Oh, I could probably turn the fuel pump on, but that'll probably just make a mess, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, after I do that, then that's I'm gonna call it a wrap. It's muggy, and you can see a couple of clouds are building, but yeah, nothing too much. There's one parakeets all in them trees. They've been squawking and having a good party all day. But yeah, guys, little by little, I'm actually running out of things to do to this car. Well, put back together in that sort of sense. Like I suppose I could put the fuel pressure regulator back on it and the flex fuel sensor back in, and like there are things I can do on it, but it'd be nice to have an engine, especially to plug all this harness up. But it is what it is. Thank you, COVID, for delaying mostly everything. Okay, I'll get the Mac valve on, get the thermo fans plumbed up, and I'll get back to you when I've got my laptop, my poor little laptop that I edit these videos with, and see if we can activate them big boys and see how much they blow, because I've never tested them, never had the chance to turn them on, so let's give that a go. Well guys, this is what I'm up to anyway. Day's getting late, but I got the Mac valve in, decided I'd throw the braided lines onto it as well. These are full rated for my twin wastegates, and the harness is in. I've showed you before. Got the computer here, but I'm having issues with getting power to the ECU, so there goes my boys. So I'll pack up for now. It's getting a bit late, and well, I'll have to find out what's going on with that. See where, well, trace it back to ignition, and it's got to get its power somewhere from there, so probably just a blown fuse somewhere, hopefully. So we'll wrap this one up for now and come back tomorrow morning. I'll get onto this power issue that I couldn't find yesterday. I did a little bit of snooping into it last night. Yeah, let me grab my torch. So I got crap hanging everywhere. So what I thought was a power wire for the ECU, this little sucker here. Well, I chased that and it ran down to the fuel pump relay. So that's not the power wire, that's just the power out to trigger the relay for the fuel pump to turn on. Fair enough. But in doing so with that, I found another issue that I should have known about years ago, but the car worked, and I had a shop doing it. Don't mind the mess. It's just all super parts, hyper chain, manifold, and lots and lots of chook's nest wiring. Most of that's speakers and amps and shit that will need to leave the car. It's just crap. But yeah, you see, that is my 130 amp relay for my fuel pump. Now I've got a single pump in this car. It's a MagnaFlow 750. It's a pretty big pump. It does 1100 horsepower, no worries. What the hell? Look at this. It's been getting hot. It should be running. Actually, yeah, have a look down and down into the joiners there. You can see that one's melted. You should be running a twin relay setup with both 40 amperes. So I will be changing this out. For one, the pump requires a lot more power than what you would ever believe. As I said, a MagnaFlow 750 needs a two relay setup with both 40s. This is only a 12 volt 30 amp. That's a no. As you can tell how, yeah, it got a little hot. But we'll leave that out for now, because I found the other problem. Pretty simple problem, really. I seen it when I put the harness in the car. I even noted down on it, it was a ground wire. So I put that sucker on, just onto the firewall there. Turn the car on, yep, pump fired up, ECU's on. Cool. It took me all night to find that. But now that the ECU is actually working, it's got power, sweet as, no worries. I can figure out, where are they? Which side you can tell that they are color coded very nicely. So I should be able to find which side is positive, which side is negative, and then cut these terminals off because they are quite, yeah, crap. Take the terminals off my old fan setup. They're a bit more robust, take the heat, and wire them suckers on, and we should be able to have working fans. Well, test the fans, test the Mac valve, and whatever else that I could test. I could probably plug in some old temp sensors and stuff and just see if they're working, or to see what the ECU's pick up, maybe download an old data log back in the day when it died, the poor thing. But let me get to that and get back to you when we hook my poor little laptop up to it. Alrighty then. I've got the fans hooked up and soldered and wrapped and fleece wrapped and whatnot. The Mac valves plugged in. Got me me poor little Aspire 3. It's pretty crap. And got the SPAL fans hooked up, wrapped, fleece wrapped them, nice and sturdy. Don't know where I might mount them to these, I don't know, somewhere. Who cares? Mac valves hooked up. Got me awesome little laptop that's quite terrible. Acer Aspire 3, old sucker. This is what I do all my editing on. It's not the greatest. It's quite terrible. But we'll just go up to Motec ECU manager. ECU not connected. Wait, gotta turn the ignition on. So yep, ignition's on. We'll test these fans out. ECU still not connected. That would be because I have not plugged the CAN USB in. Where are we? And it's pretty not sure what the hell's going on. There we are. M800 connected, V3.54E. Diagnostic errors 12. Now that's just that's going off its head because there's nothing really plugged up to it and it's missing an engine. Error throttle position, manifold pressure inlet, air temp, engine temp. Yeah, see they're all unplugged, so you won't see them. You wouldn't have to worry about them. But if we go over to tools, I think it's tools, or yeah, it's utilities here. There you go, your cylinders, injectors, auxiliary outputs. So tacho. We will see what the tacho does. Does nothing. So we'll go to thermo fans. Let's try that. Hey! That's pretty cool. That's only on less than 12 volts. 12 volts, that battery's not really charged. And it doesn't have an alternator pushing 14 up its butt. So I could actually, I don't know if I can see something. Put a piece of paper in front of you guys, and I'm pretty sure you guys can't bloody see wind. But I forgot it. Got a little raggy waggy. Yeah. Yeah, we can that's auto control. What's auxiliary 8? No, that's auto control. Thermo fan lambda. There's no lambda. Injectors, auxiliaries. Here's your boost controller. So the Mac valve is working. You can see here you can even change the frequency. So turn it on. There it goes. that's everything for now. Thermo fans working, harness is working, ignition is working again, but as you've seen, I am going to have to change that fuel pump relay to a dual fuel pump relay. But I've actually seen some relays, it's called New Era. They're a dual in one sort of setup. Might have a look into them, because as that sits, that's not the right way to wire up a relay for that Magnaflow 750 fuel pump, because that thing draws, it needs power, it needs the amps, and it's just going to burn up relays, burn wiring up if I keep it as it is. It has done well over the years, but some mornings I wondered why the fuel pump didn't come on, and then, you know, a couple flicks of the key and yep, no worries, it'll come on. Always thought it was a sticky pump, but it's probably that relay. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up here, pack all this crap up. It's, no, I wouldn't say it's too late in the afternoon, but I got work tomorrow. I did not want to do nothing else. I'm going to sit on my butt and chill out. I think I've done enough for now. There's not too much else I could put in this car. Maybe the idle air control valve and little other bits. But next video I will get to painting this up. Well, just look at it, it's crap. Absolute crap. Paint that up, paint these latches, and paint the hood latches as well, and the sway bar. I haven't put the sway bar on. Honestly, I don't have a clue where it is. Like, it was here once upon a time ago, but it needs cleaning up and putting back on as well. And then I'm going to be starting to run out of things to do. I don't know what I'm talking about, there's heaps of things to do. I still got to clean this up and, you know, do all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so you got a V160 gearbox and a V161, you know, two highly sought after gearboxes that are strong as hell, but you can't get parts for them. Anyway guys, toodaloo, catch you later, have fun.